Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 6th. August 6th. What am I talking about? August 1st. It is the week of August 1st. Way off. This week I'm still collaborating with Marie Moore. And so definitely check her out if you haven't had a chance to do so. Link at the top of the description to her channel. She does tarot and astrology in the same video, weeklies and monthlies and things like that. Also this week, a bunch of Virgos asked me what happened with the comments. A lot of you tried to comment on my video last week and apparently had problems. I have no clue what's going on with the comments in YouTube. I just checked it today and I just had a bunch of comments appear like randomly. So I have no clue what's going on. I hope that gets fixed. But a lot of people ask me if I delete comments and things like that. I do not. You can, people always ask me why I don't delete negative comments. I just don't care. There's, you'll go find tons of negative comments on this channel. So I don't delete comments. I even, I go through regularly and approve comments because a lot of your comments do go to spam. If you comment on a lot of videos and things, there is a chance that your comments will go to spam. I approve all those comments, so I have no clue what's going on. But anyway, that's enough of that. Hopefully that gets fixed this week. I have no clue what's going on. But you start off the week with the Joker coming up twice. Pretty interesting. This happens from time to time where this card comes up twice. I would say that it is probably going to be a very, very busy week for you. You could be doing a lot of work, running around, doing a lot of stuff, putting in a lot of energy. The Joker's a good card, though, and especially having it twice. It's like you're having 2 times the energy. It says that you can juggle a lot, you can handle a lot, you can do a lot this week, you can be running around. And again, even if you're retired, you could be doing a lot this week. You could just be super busy, doing all sorts of stuff. And this card gives you the energy, basically, to handle all of that. It gives you the energy to be able to, deal with the craziness, deal with chaos, and be perfectly fine. So I like to see that for you. It can be a card of receiving judgments at work, but the interesting thing with this is it's always like you're judged at work with the Joker because people don't understand the Joker type energy, and then it's always like a week later that everybody's like, can't believe the amount of work you got done after they were judging you, and then things are fine. So ignore judgments and jealousy at work with this card. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Really great card. Great for more money, more finances coming in. Again, even if you're retired, again, I get a lot of comments about retirees and people who are retired saying, you don't talk about being retired. Well, even if you're retired, all these things apply. They still apply to you. Very good for finance. Very good for looking at your finances and things and going over your finances. Great for meeting up with financial advisors. Great for new investments, great for real estate, if any of you are involved in real estate, and also great for management positions. I know a lot of you Virgos are managers and things like that. It's a great card for all of that. Having said that, some of this doesn't even have to do with money. This card is also just great for starting something new, stepping off onto a new path and starting a new journey. Always a little bit of fear there with the Ace of Diamonds because it's like new, it's scary, you're trying to start something new, and you're not really sure what to do. There could be some fears, but definitely let go of those fears and things and just get started. It's like one of those things where I feel like some of you are like looking to start something new, and it's like maybe you have the resources, maybe, and you kind of feel like you don't, and you're like not really sure, but this kind of says that you do. So just get started. And other than that, this card can even represent a marriage proposal and things like that happening to you, deeper commitments in relationships. Next, you have the King of Spades. You guys, I've said this like 100 times before. Virgo constantly gets this. I read for a bunch of you Virgos, and a bunch of you get this in your personal readings all the time. I'm sure a lot of you are probably rolling your eyes seeing this card. But it's a very good card. I think Virgos have gone through some difficulties. This card represents truly learning from your difficulties and using those skills. And so it's all about like looking at where you had challenges, looking at those challenges and saying, how can I like use those challenges today? And how can I turn that into a skill? And that's what this card's all about. It says that you will do that. And it says that you've like I said, truly learned from your difficulties. It's almost like graduating. Like you're done with that stuff now because you've actually learned from those things. It's a very resourceful card. It says you are going to be very resourceful and successful this week. Next, you have the Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades is about jumping right into something. So kind of like I said on the Ace of Diamonds there might be some fears on that Ace of Diamonds, but it's all about just jumping right in. Same with the Queen of Spades. But she can also be somebody coming into your life who is going to trick you. So be careful of, it's always like, somebody who seems too good to be true. Be careful of anything that seems too good to be true this week with this card. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs. Very intuitive card. Trust your intuition this week. You have 2 jokers. We could kind of look at the jokers as court cards, kind of. We could look at them as people, and then we can look at the King and the Queen as people as well. So if we combine all that with this Eight of Clubs, pay attention to messages you receive, pay attention to what people tell you, and anything like that. Pay attention to your dreams. This is a very intuitive card. This is also a card of doing something new, and you end with the Three of Diamonds, doing something new. So again, I think a lot of you are, and this has been a long-term message now that I think about it, I think a lot of you are going to be presented with an option that is old, doing something that you've already done before, or picking a new path. And I think that's what this card is all about. It's all about picking the new path, doing what is new, doing what is different, and that leading to success. So definitely do what is new this week. But looks like an amazing week, I have to say. I think a lot of you will be very happy this week with all this. And yeah, thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.